Hi guys, my name is Tracy with Frosted Whimsy, and I am starting a new blog called Party Like a Pro, and I'm going to show you all the little things that I do, tips and ideas for putting on a really great party, but doing a lot of it yourself. So one thing I did for my son's graduation party was I wanted to do something personal. My kids love things that are just personal. They love their scrapbooks and their videos, the 3 things that I do for them every graduation. I have 3 boys. My youngest one just graduated. I do a scrapbook, I do a t-shirt blanket, and what was the other one? Oh, their video. Their birth through high school videos, just a snapshot of their life. And they love that. But something I did different this year, I've been looking for a locker. And I decided to fill the locker with graffiti type drawings and everything that Tyler kind of went through this year. For example, the front of it, I put on there his verse for the year, which is, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you, not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Jeremiah 29:11. So I mentioned that was on the front of his locker. And this locker I found at a garage sale, $15. Actually, no, it was $8. It was $8. It was purple, but I painted it white because I knew I was going to draw all over it. So I just put his name and his verse here. And on this side was everything having to do with Heritage. He went to Heritage Christian Academy, and it has football. They were state runner-ups this year. This was the year for Heritage to have state champions. A championship in volleyball, championship in golf. Tyler was state champion 300 hurdles. They were just awesome this year. So this had his awards and achievements. And of course, this right here is their favorite place to go after every football game, which was Whataburger. So, and on this side, I put kind of things that he went on for the summer before senior year in his spring break trip. For example, he broke down in Florida in spring break. We're in Texas. So my older son and I drove the 10 hours to go pick up all 5 kiddos and tow their car back all the way back to Texas. And this was their summer 2-week road trip he did with his brothers and his cousins. They went to San Francisco, they went to Angel's Landing, they went to Half Dome and climbed Half Dome. They camped the whole time. I think they spent $500 maybe on this 2-week trip. And they went to Muscle Beach. They went to, oh my gosh, where else did they go? It's a lot of places. They went to a lot of places. But I'm going to show you how I did this. For those of you that just don't draw a lot, kind of the old school that we used to do when we were younger, which is to use pencils, and then you're going to scratch out, like you print something off, or for me, I drew it up, and then you just, with the pencil, all the way around the outside edge of what you want to trace. And then what you'll do is you'll place it on, like I have here. I've actually done it already here in pencil, but you can't really see it. And then you're going to draw it out. And when it comes off, you'll have that outline. And then go back over it with your black permanent marker. So I'm going to do that again real quick. With this one, this is an Anchor, because he's currently at a cruise. His senior cruise with, gosh, about 30 or 40 people. Friends and family from Heritage. Quite a few. So that's all I'm going to do. And what I would probably do is, I freehand a lot of stuff. But I would do it with pencil on here first and then go over with a marker with something I'm not too good at. And some people say, I'm not good at drawing. Well, just pull it off the computer, do the same thing to the back, color the back of it, and then draw it on. And then go back over it with a marker. And if you're like any other mama like me, the first 2 days while he's trying to make it to Cozumel, I'm online looking at the cruise ship tracker to see if they're on track where they're supposed to go. My husband thinks I'm crazy, but yeah, must be a mama thing. That's what it looks like close up. There was a little emoji I did, and there was just some arrows that I did before that. Oops, looks like I missed some eyeballs on that ice cream. So now we're going to go over it with our markers. And I get different thicknesses of markers because you never know what you're going to need for what drawing. So, it doesn't have to be perfect. Our kids don't look for perfection. These parents are not perfect. Our kids are not perfect. These do not have to be perfect. little anchor. It says, so here's the finished product. Here's the front of it. I added a little bit up top. And I added the cross across the bottom. Here's a side, all from Heritage this year. That was first in 300 hurdles, and he got second in 110 hurdles at state. That shows some of the accomplishments there. He played baseball, football, and ran track. And there was our mascot there. For the Eagles. This one represented his cruise. I may add a little bit more up top once he gets back and we kind of talk. Their senior cruise 2017. I'm sure they played beach volleyball. A bunch of emojis. There's his baby. Got a German Shepherd at 2 years old. She was 2 years old when we got her this year. She's Tyler's. This was the 5,000-mile road trip he took last summer just before senior year. They climbed Angel's Landing. They climbed Half Dome. They went to Grand Canyon, San Francisco, Muscle Beach. And this was spring break. This was what I had to do to go pick them up in Florida from Texas. Got a call at 3 a.m. in the morning. We're broke down in the middle of nowhere. And Mom and Todd came to the rescue.